What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail. He can't make bail. How y'all doing, man? Check this out. Without a doubt, man, Uncle Mike trying some new different things, man, trying to bring the channel up a little bit. Let y'all know Uncle Mike is over here doing some work, putting in some work. Check this out. Tisa Tales. They taught me. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate that. Stop saying Tisha. Her name ain't Tisha. Tisa. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. I think I stand corrected. Appreciate y'all, man. Check this out. Diddy set to receive the young thug treatment. Feds going to take him down one way or another. You got that right. They mad at Diddy. The feds are mad at Diddy, man. And that judge have seen everything. The feds behind the doors and stuff, not in court. The feds are coming up with stuff and sending it to the judge. And the judge saying, damn. No, we can't put that in there. Diddy knows that the feds got stuff on him. Why you think this man ain't letting him out on bail? Because he know for a fact, Diddy and his lawyers know that the judge seen and know everything. They know that, man, so they not letting him out. And they know that if they was to let his tail out, boy, you best believe. I cannot believe that this dude is in jail. That boy gonna put himself into a box with an oxygen mask, get on somebody's private, super duper private plane, and gonna be gone like Tupac, Elvis, or whoever you want to think that snuck out, man. Ellen DeGeneres is waiting on him. Yeah, that type of thing. Code Red. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Let's check this bad boy.
Very, very hard to believe. And the federal government finds it very, very...
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy Combs, you about to find out that nobody beats the house. And people are using Young Thug as an example. Now, if you guys don't know, Young Thug's business is all over the net. He writing apologies to Mariah. Interestingly enough, he wrote an apology to Glorilla. He was bragging about dipping and diving, riding all the rides and sliding all the slides while he was locked up with the correctional officers. Somebody on unpaid leave right now while an investigation's going on. All his business has been out in the streets. And people are saying that Diddy can expect 10 times this treatment. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Diddy's acquittal trial is coming up. Now, nobody knows what Judge Aaron is going to rule. However, judging from Judge Aaron's past comments on Diddy, his refusal to give him bail, and the fact that he was more than lenient with Diddy and his defense attorney's antics throughout the entirety of the trial. I know, because I was there and I witnessed it. Baby, they are saying that Judge Aaron is expected to laugh in the face of Diddy and his acquittal trial that will be on September 25th. You know your girl is going to be covering it, okay? He's expected to laugh in the face and say, no, you're not getting an acquittal. And now you're not getting a new trial. And baby, if you got an issue, take it up with the appeals board, okay? Now, with that, people are saying that, Diddy just gonna walk away from this. He gonna get away with just time served, which I find very, very hard to believe. And the federal government finds it very, very hard to believe, okay? The Diddy lowlives, apologists, pick-me's, the pick-me, the down bad pipeline of Diddy, a Diddy enthusiast are buying into the fact that he will walk away with time served. It's a possibility, but most legal experts are saying it is not a likely scenario. So just follow me on this, okay?
Diddy team don't think it either. That's why they doing all this. They pulling out everything in the kitchen sink, man. They pulling everything out. As a lawyer, I gotta make this money, man. I got to make this Diddy money. So I'm going to tell him, hey, we can do this. We can appeal this. Or we can do this. Or we can do that. Okay, do it. Okay, do it. Diddy doing everything he can to get out of jail. And it ain't working. All you doing is giving your fans, the little bit of fans you have, false hope. That's why they squirting baby oil all over themselves and celebrating. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit of hope. Yeah, he gonna get time served. They know he ain't gonna get time served. That's why they doing all this.
Diddy's team is only trying to get to him from the finish line, which means that they are trying to get him out the door so they can live in infamy. Because, baby, they pulled off what nobody ever expected to see. We can look at Brian Still. He did the same thing with Young Thug. That's the nexus. But see, here's the thing. Young Thug is a free man right now, okay? Diddy is not. Diddy, best case scenario, okay, worst case for all of us, but best case for Diddy, just follow me on this, may be released with time served. But you ever hear that old saying, nobody ever beats the house? People complain about the feds and the state DA all the time. And baby, they do have reasons to criticize. But it seems like with the Sean Diddy Combs, baby, they might be using their powers for good. See, here's the thing with Young Thug. Young Thug, because of the Fulton County DA's corruption, this is my opinion, Brian Still was able to get him off. But even then, and I know Fulton County is not the feds, but baby, it is the state, and you never beat the house. They are going after Young Thug with full throttle. They are punishing him every step of the way for getting out on what most people argue was a loophole. At the very least, Fulton County DA's corruption helped them fumble the bag.
Yeah. Which
was getting the YSL mastermind and one of the masterminds in jail. Now, we all know, according to Brian Still, Young Thug stands for truly humble under God. They were just God-fearing men that were targeted by Fulton County DA. But some people actually think that they were a criminal mastermind that had the whole community so shook and hemmed up that there was nothing they could do, nobody would testify, and they were able to get away with things. Now, I know a lot of these derelicts are celebrating a criminal getting away with something because they don't give a damn about the community, right? They don't give a damn about community. Even the stop snitching, it's just some thinly orchestrated vibe for, please don't say anything, be quiet. If you say something, you're not cool. Meanwhile, Young Thug on the phone talking about him, her, them. And that's just what he said on the calls, okay? The whole point of the matter is, okay, Young Thug has not known peace since he beat those charges. And baby, they are dropping those episodes like it is a 17-part Chinese drama, and I am linked to each one of them. They have destroyed his social standing in the hip-hop community by letting them know, yeah, he talking about all y'all, dragging all y'all. He's selfish, he petty, right? He enjoying his time too much. They've destroyed his relationship with Mariah the Scientist, the girl that steadfastly stood by him. At best, right? At best, they made her look stupid. So now people lost respect to her because everybody around him got to pay because he is their target. At worst, he has completely severed their relationship. God praying he completely severed their relationship. Woo, Mariah, spread your wings and fly. Please, I don't want to hear any more blue flame. I just want to hear you talking about you walking out the door. Okay? They have literally destroyed his reputation as far as making another album. Now, and I'm sure his fans will welcome him back, but as far as his broader thing, they are slowly and meticulously taking away everything that this man stands for and everything that this man holds dear. And that's just Act 1. So where's the nexus with Diddy? Well, Brian Still is also Diddy's team. Westmoreland, Xavier, Brian's team, they were the all-stars. They were the reason that Diddy got off, okay? But it looks like Diddy is going to be, and mark my words on this, in the same case. Young Thug is being permanently harassed, it seems like, by the Fulton County DA. Now imagine the American government that really knows what's going on. The American government where nobody beats the feds at all. Now here's the thing. Here is the thing. Listen, if Diddy is who he says he is, if he is who Mark Agnifilio thinks he is who Brian Steele, Westmoreland, Xavier, Shapiro, Donaldson all say he is, then baby, he don't got nothing to worry about, right? Because this was just a one-off. You went to your anger management class, right? You ain't never gonna do that again, right? Not to another woman, not to another child, not to anybody. Ain't never gonna do that. You learned your ways. You're a changed man. You saw God in jail every time you looked into that mirror. Ain't that right? See, if this is true, then Diddy don't got anything to worry about. Because when the feds come for you, they're not Fulton County DA. They don't have to manufacture evidence. They don't have to do anything. All they got to do is sit back and see what you do with your time out. See, the feds are never going to stop coming. If history shows itself, are never going to stop coming for this man. They are going to be waiting and looking and watching for him to slip up again and show us who he truly is. And if he is who he says he is, then he don't got nothing to worry about. Right? Right. However, let's just say in a hypothetical world, the Sean Diddy Combs got away with some of the crimes of the century. That a bunch of low-life, degenerate losers, mad about their life, their face, the way they look, the way they act, the way their breath smells, that they're mad about that. And they made him the king, and they enabled this behavior because they want to be able to punch and kick down too, right? If Sean Diddy Combs was able to get away with one of the most vilest things by a jury that felt like, yeah, he might have done all those things, but you know what? He don't deserve life in jail, right? Why don't he deserve it? Because he's Diddy. He's Diddy. Okay. If Sean Diddy Combs got away with one of the biggest legal upsets because he had access to fame, he had access to wealth, the lawyers, that they don't care. They will unleash hell on this earth as long as those zeros are in their account and they get the credit, right? If Sean Diddy Combs had all this stuff, and that's why he got away with it. And if Sean Diddy Combs is still who Jane says he is, Cassie says he is, all the other people that weren't called as witnesses say they are, he's the same person Gina says he is. Listen, watch that Tasha K interview. Then it's only a matter of time. Because just like Young Thug, the feds will be waiting. The feds will be watching. The feds will be ready for Diddy to undo himself. And I truly believe in my heart of hearts. But we'll see. Because time tells the truth that Diddy will slip up again. And I do not think he has learned his lesson. And I think this has emboldened him. And I think when he is once again where he feels the true power, whenever that is, 5 years, 10 years, baby, we're going to be right back here. But maybe for different reasons. Anyway, you guys, listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. If Young Thug is any indication, they are never going to stop coming for that man. And all I can say is, baby, thy will be done. Thy will be done. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Most definitely, man.
I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail.
He cannot make bail. Dude, I'm letting y'all know now, before Diddy's sentencing, they supposed to be going to this little I'm gonna call it a playhouse to go talk to the judge again, to see if they gonna reopen the case or acquit those charges, which ain't happening. Y'all can't tell, y'all can't see that this judge is gonna stick it to Judge Diddy very hard. What I think the judge would do for real? I bet you any amount of money. Well, I'm not gonna bet you any type of money, but I think that the judge is gonna let Diddy retry the case. Let me be 100% fair. We're gonna retry the case, and you're gonna still be found guilty. Then you satisfied? Now I done gave y'all everything because I'm about to drop this hammer on you, bruh. So that's why I gotta let him go ahead and have this other hearing. And I might deny, he might just deny it right then and there. But he is doing everything he can to say, look here, you can't say I ain't give you all the chances in the world, even though y'all didn't do this, y'all didn't do that. They didn't cooperate with the feds. They were supposed to to get all these cases together. They didn't do that together. Diddy team was like, nah, we gonna just do it on our own. That ain't what the judge told you to do. That's not how the judge told you to do it. You're not following directions. Okay, fine. Y'all think y'all all big and bad and everything. This is what the judge saying. I could not believe that judge asked him. The judge asked Diddy, do you want to go home? You want to go home, don't you? You want to go home. And Diddy said, yes, Your Honor, yes. And then turned around and said, no.
Bullshit.
They sticking it to him, man. They sticking it to him as hard as they can. Most definitely. Only thing I know is we got to wait and see, man. 6 years. 6 years. The judge gonna say, well, you've been in jail. That's why I left you in jail. At least you did one already, so now you got 5 to go. 1 come down if you have good behavior around 4 years. Hey, that's fair. You can't beat that. And you can't beat that with a bot. Look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. I like that, Earl. Peace out.